very pleased to welcome to the Independent Chart podcast, the pride of Coventry, Ghostpoet. How you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Cool. Very well, thank you.
Excellent.
How is Coventry these days?
Coventry's all right. I was there a couple of weeks back. You know, same as here. Decent weather. People going about their business. Can't complain. So,
good scene up there?
Yeah, man. Well, the scene is a bit weird up there. It's kind of it's like indie stuff, bit of like electro, and you got more kind of like experimental stuff down in Birmingham.
Mm.
And it's bubbling away in Coventry. There's a few people doing things, but it's just under the surface, you know.
Cool. Well, it's probably a couple of months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, the ever reliable Mr. Giles Peterson tipped me off about your fine music and
cool.
Started playing Cash and Carry Me Home on the radio,
Yeah.
and been kind of following you, and suddenly it's sort of all taking got a bit of momentum going.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me playing it on the radio, but it's
course,
but it's yeah. I mean, is this a surprise to you or?
Yeah, every day is a surprise for me. I just thought that things would bubble away nicely and you know, at a much slower pace, but things have really rapidly become how it is today, and it's good. I can't complain. It's just kind of, I haven't really had time to really sit back and just really look at it and be like, whoa, this is what happened. This happened today. This happened yesterday. It's just kind of rolling with it, really. At the moment, you know. I
mean, you just met Richard Russell, who's also on the show, and he was saying, you know, that Tom York's a fan. And
yeah, it's just mad when you hear things like that. And just to shake his hand, I won't wash it for at least a week. You know? But it's just, yeah, it's crazy. I just kind of, just from making stuff in my bedroom to, you know, people like Tom York listening to it, it's a bit mad, but it's a blessing all the same. You know?
I mean, Richard was saying, you know, British hip hop. He signed some British hip hop 20 years ago. You know, he knew it was never going to go anywhere, and then you know, he's obviously had Dizzy and stuff on the label, and you know, it's so great in 2011 that there are these really different styles, you know, from Dizzy or, you know, Roots Maneuver, and then you're coming in really on a different level. I mean, I'm not going to ask you to describe your music,
okay.
but like, do these start out as kind of poems, or are they always songs, or?
They kind of start off more as songs, kind of like the basics of an idea of a track, and then I kind of try to write something that fits the mood of the music, be it happy, sad, whatever. Try and just create some kind of like sprinklings of an idea lyrically, and just roll with it. Really, it's all kind of just quite natural. I don't really think about genre. I don't really think about how, you know, I want to make a real kind of like bumping hip hop tune or a dubstep tune. I just kind of whatever just comes out, just sprouts forth, I just go with, really. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard the whole album.
Okay.
Is the whole album out now?
It's out now.
Yeah.
Came out about a month ago.
Yeah?
No? Yeah.
What,
Manager says yeah.
And what's the name of the album?
Peanut Butter Blues and Melancholy Jam.
Okay.
I have to keep remembering that. I keep forgetting it. I don't know why. I made it, so it doesn't make sense. But
did you come up with the title, or?
Yeah. But it's kind of, it's weird when you say something over and over again. It seems to be easy to forget. I don't know why. So that's the title.
Okay, and it was produced by Mika Chu.
No, Mika produced one track on my EP that I brought out last year.
See, I've got all the facts at my fingertips.
Of course, I can see that. and I produced the album myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is that a kind of bedroom produced job?
Yeah, literally this old Mac and like an audio keyboard, really, and this Reason little basic bedroom setup.
And how did that sort of get through to filter through to Brownswood and Giles Peterson?
It was a case, I was putting stuff on MySpace, and at the time I wasn't really I wanted to do something, but I wasn't really getting anywhere. So I was just literally sending out demos to everyone I knew, any kind of connection I knew, just sending out music, making something, then the next day just sending it out. I tried to stop being so precious about like my tracks and just try and just get them out there. And I don't know if it was because of that, or, you know, I guess when you're giving off a certain vibe or whatever, people seem to react to that. But a friend of mine must have recommended me to somebody who had a connection in Brownswood, so they must have checked out my music on MySpace, and then from that they asked me to come down, bring some demos, have a listen to some more, and see what happens. Giles was there and just was casually like, this sounds like an hour's worth, let's do an album. I was like, okay. And we kind of just started from that, really, and just talked about how the direction I wanted to take my music and so on and so forth. And I thought it was a good platform to do something, you know.
Wicked. Okay, well, you're going to perform a track for us now up in the old audio booth upstairs.
Ooh, nice.
The Egg Box booth.
Okay.
What are you going to sing for us?
Cash and Carry Me Home, which is the single out now.
And is Kano going to suddenly jump in the booth with you?
Unless he's in my bag. No.
No. How did the Kano thing come about? Did he hear it and?
Yeah, I think he heard it and just was really into it. Really, he contacted my people and we just kind of. He was like, "I'd love to do a verse on it," and magically happened. Went down to Red Bull and recorded it.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ghostpoet.
No problem, sir. Thank you.